Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me.
Hey guys, yeah, you just saw that clip. Why did I show you that clip? Well, you know me, I always do use that clip in my live streams, but I had to show it for this video because I just saw the movie that Batista was just in yesterday, and that movie is Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Volume 3, the final movie in the Guardians trilogy, directed by James Gunn for the MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe. And as you can tell by how I'm talking, basically, you could tell I like the movie. I did really like this movie, and I'll say this: after seeing this movie, I think DC is in good hands with James Gunn at the helm. Warner Bros. Has a good creative mind at the helm of DC going forward for their potential cinematic universe, their potential universe with DC characters, Batman, Superman, etc., etc. I think after seeing this movie, I'm like, yeah, I'm more confident in DC with James Gunn at the helm now. So as you could tell by that, I like the movie. I really did like the movie. Okay, this is a non-spoiler review. So like, share, subscribe, and comment below. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and also comment like. If you're not new here, do the typical like, share this out anyway, and subscribe and thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up and do that and comment. But yeah, I really did like this movie, Guardians 3. I'll say this before I get into what I liked and little nitpicks from here. I think this is my favorite movie since Endgame. Endgame is not my favorite movie, but I think this is my favorite movie of the Multiverse Saga. There's other movies I like before the Multiverse Saga in the first 3 phases, but this might be my favorite movie of the current saga that's going on with phase 4, 5, and 6. I think this is the best movie in my mind in the Multiverse Saga right now. This is at least my mind, my favorite, and I think it's the best. There's some other good ones before, like Spider-Man No Way Home. Really good. Made a lot of money. I don't know James Gunn's Guardians is going to make that, but this movie deserves to be have word of mouth. Deserves to be seen by people. It's really good. It's really good. It's like I said, it's my favorite. I think it's the best movie in the Multiverse Saga. It's my opinion. Yes, I'm not going to say Spider-Man No Way Home, but yeah. But I actually like this movie better than No Way Home. But okay, so yeah, DC's in good hands. This movie, man, I really enjoyed this movie going in. Sorry for that sound. But let's get into it. I really did like this movie. Okay, no spoilers, but I'll say this. As you know, this is an ending to some of the characters, right? Some of the actors said this is the last film. That's not spoiled. It's been reported. Some the cast members of the Guardians of the MCU are officially done with the MCU after this film. That's not spoilers out there. It's out there right now. So it's out there before this movie even came out. So that's not spoilers. But you don't know is the other ones, which I'm not going to spoil for you. You got to see your movie for yourself, and you can get an idea who you see who is also leaving the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. This will be the last film for the universe. But let's get into this. This story is about Walker Raccoon, a lot about Walker Raccoon. Because of the villain, the High Evolutionary. I'll tell you one thing about the villain. I'm going to speak about the villain. I love this villain. This villain was sick, sadistic, unhinged, crazy. James Gunn makes his villains really unhinged and crazy. That's what I like. He did it with this the High Evolutionary. His history with Rocket and what High Evolutionary has been. What he is. He's a creator. He's someone who likes to make living beings or whatever. Societies, looking for a perfect societies. He considers himself like a god. He tries to think of himself as a god or something. Like he creates life and all that. And he thinks certain beings are imperfect, so he has to have this way to make a perfect being, a perfect society. And obviously, the God complex he comes with, it makes him arrogant, sadistic, all that. All right, yeah. So yeah, I love this. I love his arc in this film, especially with Rocket. There's a lot of flashbacks in this film, mainly do with Rocket and High Evolutionary. What else? Oh, sorry about the phone. Just- So let's get over. So the villain's good. The villain's good. I'll tell you this. The relationship with the Guardians is perfect. They're like a family. You know, they love, they they joke, and they definitely fight. And you can tell like the dynamic of the team. Drax is like the one that pick up sarcasm or stuff like that. Mantis is like, not oblivious, but like, I don't know how I can say this. Nebula is always the angry one who gets annoyed. Groot is like still a child, kind of. Groot is Groot. Rocket is not much of Rocket. You don't see much of Rocket talking in this film. When they flash to the future, because I can't spoil why. Peter Quill just seems annoyed in this film. He's still hurting a little bit from Gamora, but Peter Quill he's really annoyed in this film and stuff, and he's because of his team, because they're not like him, right? They don't know human customs. Also, Gamora is really angry in this film. Obviously, it's a different version of Gamora. It's not the more of the toned down Gamora because she's dead. We all know that. It's a different Gamora. It's the one from the past that got sent to the future in Endgame. That Gamora. And she's like, and you always see like Quill trying to talk to her. Obviously, I'm not gonna say what happens, but she's always angry with them, and she's angry with the whole team. Like, she's like that. Cosmo's pretty funny, but she's not much in it. Kremlin is funny a little bit. Warlock, I'll say this about Warlock. Don't get attached to Warlock in this film. Warlock is not really much in this film. He doesn't really say much in the film. He has a few lines in this film. He's quite a little bit funny in a way, since he's like a child and he needs a mature. That's what I'm saying. All right, the trailers don't do him justice. I say Warlock is the most underdeveloped character in the film. That's because it's his first film, and yeah, the action sequences are great. The comedy was great. The comedy mixed with the emotion, with seriousness, with when things need to be serious in this film. The emotion. There's a lot of emotional scenes in this movie that'll make you like tear up, and also not just because it's the end of the current Guardians, but also some other stuff that goes through the movie. You'll watch it. You'll have to understand where I'm coming from. This is what James Gunn does. He makes his movies fun, but also emotional. He does a great mix of emotions and comedy into his films and into his TV shows. Something not many directors can do. He does a great job here, and I think you need the perfect cast to do that. I think because it's really hard to do comedy, and some actors can't really do comedy, but most of the actors here were able to do comedy really, really well. What else is there? Yeah, like I said, the action scenes is fun. Some funny lines. You're gonna laugh. My theater laughed at some of the jokes. A lot of the jokes in this movie. It was pretty funny. The jokes. It's not like love, Thor: Love and Thunder. You're gonna really enjoy this film. I'm telling you, it's great. It's a great film. The dialogue, the story, everything was great. I mean, it's a good Marvel film. The best one, I think. Like I said, since Endgame, I think. I know the Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU has been on a bit of a but a downturn in terms of financially and maybe some fatigue. I don't know if this movie is going to reverse that trend. I think you're going to have hits after hits after hits to reverse that trend. This is certainly a good start, but you can clearly tell this is a James Gunn directed movie, and there was no influence from maybe like Marvel, the Cinematic Universe. They had really no influence on this movie. They let James Gunn do whatever they do whatever he wanted to do here. So yeah, you could just tell by this film that this is Marvel did not interfere, because Marvel does tend to interfere in their films, right? Because they want to be connected somehow, so they have to make sure this connects to this, this connects to this. This doesn't really connect to anything. If you that's been previously in the multiverse saga. Okay, this is James Gunn saying, let me just end this. Let me just end my trilogy. Let me have these characters. Some of these characters, the actors are done. Send off, and then you could do whatever after this, Marvel. You could do whatever you want after this. But I don't know if it's gonna be versus a trend because it's just one movie. I don't know. You got Secret Invasion coming out. The Marvels, in order for the viewers that trend, they gotta produce hits after hits after hits again. Ant-Man failed, but Guardians didn't. But Guardians will not save the MCU. Secret Invasion has to be popular, and Marvels have to do very well. I'll say that. And then if Secret Invasion and Marvels does well, they're both hits. Marvel may be back on the upswing. But yeah, I'm excited for DC with James Gunn winning the ship at the helm, the captain. Good movie. I think it's my second favorite of the trilogy. I think the villain I don't know if I'm gonna put the villain as high as Ego, but they're both really sick in the mind. They're sociopaths. They're really the things they've done. You just want to beat the shit out of them, man. You deserve it. Yeah, you saw me do this. But yeah, yeah, go see it. It's really good. Like I said before I really end this video, I think this movie, like I said before I saw this movie, I said on a stream that I don't think this movie, or privately DMs, whatever, but I can share here that I don't think this movie is gonna make a billion. I still don't. Maybe between 600 and 700 million. But I think word of mouth could potentially help this movie. No. Potentially help this movie make 800, 900 million. That's what I think. But yeah, go see it because it's good. It's like it. Go see it. Remember, my episode 28 of Let's Talk Pop, which is going to be Sunday, not Saturday, because I need my friend, I'm going to call my co-host. Not really co-host, but okay, I'll call him one of my panelists. It's going to see a Saturday night, so that's why we're moving it to Sunday. We're going to talk about spoilers in the movie, okay? Galaxy. So Sunday night, episode 28 of Let's Talk Pop, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 review, spoiler review. This is not spoiler. Sunday will be a spoiler review, and that'll be live. We'll be live. It won't be a video. But yeah, check this out, man. Really good film. He's got nails it out of the ballpark. Hits a home run. But yeah, so with that, AWO Iron Warrior is out. I just say it's a tremendous end. A perfect ending.